You going live, Red?
Yes,
Hold up.
Measy! Yeah, that got my nigga. I ain't you started to call you know. Yeah, my nigga. Period. Big Red, make sure you get this. I think I might get one.
She waited 5 years for him and stayed loyal the whole time. The day he walked out from prison, she was right there recording the moment with pure excitement. She gave him her money, her time, her heart, and already planned their wedding in 7 days. But still, all that wasn't enough for him. On October 25th, 2023, her family got a phone call that changed everything. Dishaye Stevenson was gone, and the man she's hugging right now would be in handcuffs again, going back to prison. Before we get too deep, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you find value in these discussions. Dishaye Stevenson was born on November 16, 1988 in Dallas, Texas. By her 30s, she owned her own boutique called Shea Money Purses and More. She sold everything from handbags to accessories, and she knew how to market. She wore her own pieces, posted them on social media, and turned her style into her business. Dishaye completed a tax course in 2021 and became a tax professional with unlimited taxes and more. She offered same-day loans, financial statements, business credit, audit protection. She was the kind of person who saw an opportunity and went after it. Dishaye had a daughter named Maya. The two of them were close and regularly posted photos and videos together. Dishaye spoiled her and even bought her a car for her 17th birthday, making sure she had everything she needed. Dishaye also took care of her mother, who had suffered a stroke and was partially paralyzed. She was her mother's primary caregiver and made sure her mom was doing okay.
Dishaye Stevenson was bubbly, always the life of the party, and always loving on her family. Making sure her 16-year-old daughter had it all, serving as a caregiver for her mom who had a stroke and is now partially paralyzed. And to top it off, trying to be the perfect wife.
She did everything in her power to show him that she loved him no matter what.
But her sister Jasmine says somehow that love was not enough.
It was a lot of red flags.
Red flags the family didn't catch in time. Police found Stevenson's body Wednesday morning. She'd been shot point blank in the chest. Police say her husband, Michael Smith, is to blame.
Like, I just don't understand. I just want to know why. Why would you take my sister from us? Like, why?
Her family described her as the life of the party. She was always loving to people, always making sure everyone around her felt taken care of. She hustled, and she didn't wait for anyone to hand her anything. Dishaye was in a relationship with 39-year-old Michael Smith, who was originally from Florida, but eventually moved to Texas. He was an upcoming rapper known by his stage name, Miracle Measy.
I break my livers down and cursing. Hey, no mercy, wait, I'm a creature you can't impersonate. My heart breast with hey, silly rabbit, go throw that breast away. Regurgitate a hearse, you leaving earth today. Reverse a plate, I'm a short, you many purchase bait. It hurt to say the industry only search for fakes.
At some point in 2016, Michael was arrested and sentenced to approximately 5 years in prison. While Michael was locked up, Dishaye gave him her full support. She started writing him letters and visited him when she could. For 5 years, Dishaye stayed loyal to a man who was behind bars, who she believed in and thought she could build a future with. When Michael was released on May 17, 2021, that future started. Dishaye was outside the prison that day, recording everything. She had been waiting for this moment for 5 years.
I get it. You going live, Red?
Yes,
Hold up.
Measy! Yeah, that got my nigga. I ain't you started to call you know. Yeah, my nigga. Period. Big Red, make sure you get this. I think I might get it right. This what they been waiting on, ain't it? Ain't I'm so heavy, my hand crying this thing. This my ain't just mad him not crying. Like they get this crying, you crying, like you crying, you crying.
Within 7 days, they got married at the courthouse with a simple ceremony. For Dishaye, this was everything. She finally had the partner she had been praying for. She wrote about how she prayed for someone to love her, how God sent her a king, how her husband was faithful and treated her like a queen. Over the next months, Dishaye continued to show up for Michael in every way she could. On June 19th, 2022, Dishaye posted about Michael and how he had been there for Maya even before they officially became a family. Michael was stepping into the role of a father figure in Maya's life, and Dishaye made sure he knew she appreciated it. When Dishaye loved, she loved hard, and even acknowledged it with a post saying, "My problem is, I love too hard." A few months later, Dishaye bought a house, and she made sure Michael was part of that move. And in the days leading up to Michael's birthday, Dishaye had already given him lots of gifts. On his birthday, she celebrated him with a post that read, "Screaming happy birthday to my husband, Mizi. I don't know what I did so great to end up with such a handsome gift from God like you. I love you like I never ever loved somebody. I've experienced things that I never even imagined life would bring me, and every day I look forward to forever. No relationship is perfect, but you are perfect to me and for me. Your love makes me want to love you better. Your thought process elevates my thinking. You are my everything. Thank you for making me your wife. I truly am the luckiest woman in the world. Happy birthday, my love." Then she took him on a trip to Jamaica for his birthday and went all out. Dishaye had ordered something that looked like a regular Bible, but it was actually a lockbox. Inside, she put $10,000 in cash and a diamond ring, saying that she was grateful to be his wife and to enjoy life with him. She also paid for him to get his teeth fixed, stating that was his other birthday gift. She posted about how Michael had seen her at her worst, seen her without makeup, seen her cry, seen her laugh, seen her with frizzy hair, seen her stretch marks, seen her flaws. She said he saw her worst attitude, but he still stayed with her and loved her as much as he could. On social media, Michael wrote, "Babe, I know I'm taking you through some things, but you remain to stick to me like Gorilla Glue, and I appreciate you for that and love you even more. Even though things get muddy, our future is promised. So keep overlooking the obstacles and focus on our true love." Then, on September 6th, 2022, Michael posted something concerning about his anger and outbursts. He wrote, "It's a lot of things in this world that I don't understand, and I'm not wasting any of my energy trying to comprehend it. I don't have the luxury of time to allow anyone to stress me out. My intake of anger may cause me to have an unwanted outburst, and trust me, I don't know what I said afterwards. Frankly, I don't care." This was 5 days before their wedding celebration. On September 11th, 2022, Dishaye and Michael had their official wedding celebration. They had already been legally married since May 2021, but this was the big day. Dishaye planned and paid for everything. The venue, the food, the decorations, the flowers, his ring, and her ring. Michael just had to show up. The day after the wedding, Dishaye posted about how excited she was. She wrote, "I'm still speechless about my beautiful wedding yesterday. I already married the love of my life back in May 2021. I really prayed and cried out to God to send me somebody to love me for me. God sent me a king. My husband is so faithful to me. He's not running around making me look stupid. My husband is one of a kind. Good, bad, happy or sad, that's my husband. I cry so much because I never felt this kind of love before. It's scary because he treats me like a queen. He shows me what love really means. I married a man, not a little boy." Dishaye was all in and wasn't looking at anyone else. Michael was it for her. She always kept posting about Michael and showing him love publicly. On Valentine's Day, she posted again, "Happy Valentine's Day to the world's greatest husband. Today is just another day of me receiving gifts. It's Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever holiday. It's that every day for me. 365 days, he makes me feel like a queen. Anything I want and need, he's going to make sure I get it. Always forehead kisses, every day, all day. He tells me how much he loves me, how you make my body and soul feel every day. Even when I get on his nerves, the love never changes. Hands down, the best man any woman can ask for. Not a day goes by that I don't thank God for you. Happy Valentine's Day, husband." But about a year later, things didn't seem to be going as smoothly as before.
Nah, no way, man. Me beefing with a nigga over a bitch that fucking, no way. I'm Miracle Me's, ass Brody now.
Dishaye wrote, "I'm at a place where I can't afford to freely give anymore. Meaning, if I love you, I need for you to love me back. If I care about you, I need for you to care about me too. If I sacrifice for you, I need sacrifices in return. If I protect you, I need to be protected as well. My mental capacity won't allow me to keep pouring from an empty cup. I can't afford to accept one-sided love and energy anymore. We all deserve to be poured into, as we pour into others." She was tired of one-sided love and wanted to be loved with the same energy with which she gave love. By October 2023, Dishaye had reportedly had enough. This wasn't the first time she had thought about leaving, but Michael had always talked her out of it. He convinced her to stay and give him another chance, stating that things would get better. But this time was different because she meant it. Michael wasn't handling it well. Family members said he had struggled with certain behaviors in the past, and after his release, those issues resurfaced. Dishaye's businesses were thriving. She was successful, independent, and respected in her community. Michael had nothing and depended on her for everything. His home, his money, his lifestyle, all of it came from her. And he hated that. He resented the fact that she didn't need him, but he needed her. Through that month, Dishaye and Michael were arguing and fighting about the divorce. On October 19th, 2023, Dishaye wrote, "If anybody knows me or has been around hanging out with me, they know I'm faithful when it comes to my marriage and my relationship. I don't chat, I don't talk to other men, I don't text other men, I don't flirt with other men. I don't even lead men on to even think they have a chance with me. I never and will never have my husband out here looking like no fool. Because when I'm with somebody, I'm with that one man. Why would I risk that?" She was making it clear that she had been faithful, even with everything she had given him. But while Dishaye was posting about loyalty and faithfulness, Michael was publicly being disrespectful. He posted, "I'm out cheating on my wife." On October 21st, 2023, Dishaye called her sister Jasmine. It was Jasmine's birthday, so Dishaye wanted to wish her a happy birthday. They talked, laughed, and joked around like they always did. Then, Dishaye told Jasmine she had a feeling something bad was going to happen to her. Jasmine tried to brush it off and didn't want to believe her sister was serious. She thought Dishaye was just being dramatic, just expressing stress or fear. So she laughed it off and told her to stop talking like that.
Well, on the 21st, it was my birthday. And she called me, she wished me happy birthday. It was like, you know, normal or whatever. We was laughing, joking. And then she just said, like, sister, I feel like I'm finna die. So I was like, you know, girl, whatever, you know, brushed it off or whatever, you know, not thinking that's really how she was feeling. Like, I guess she was feeling her death.
But Dishaye kept saying she felt something wasn't right. Dishaye told Jasmine that she and Maya were going to come by and bring her a gift for her birthday, but they never showed up.
So she kept saying her and my niece was gonna come and bring me a gift, but they never showed up. So we had talked Sunday, and she was telling me how he was tripping at the fair and he was trying to leave her and my niece. He was saying like she was trying to set him up, you know, flipping out, saying that she was trying to set him up. It was Facebook people out there. It was just some weird stuff, you know.
On Sunday, October 22nd, Dishaye talked to Jasmine again. This time, she told her what was really going on. She said Michael was flipping out, saying weird things, and said he was trying to leave her and Maya. She said he was accusing her of trying to set him up.
So I called and FaceTime her Monday. She never reached back out to me. You know, she got a busy life, so I was just like, maybe she'll call me back or something. And then I went to sleep just thinking it was normal. It wasn't nothing.
The next day, Jasmine called Dishaye so that they'd talk more, but Dishaye didn't pick up. Jasmine was concerned, but since Dishaye had a busy life, Jasmine figured they'd talk more soon. On October 24th, 2023, Michael asked Dishaye to meet him at his father's apartment complex, Pleasant Village Apartments in Dallas, saying they needed to discuss things and figure out what they were going to do. Dishaye agreed and drove there. That night, Dishaye's daughter Maya tried to reach her, but got no response. That wasn't like Dishaye, who always answered Maya. She never went hours without checking in. Maya knew something was wrong, so she called her family and told them she couldn't get a hold of her mom. Dishaye's sister Jasmine and her cousin Nita immediately started looking for her. The family tracked her car to Pleasant Village Apartments, right where Michael's father lived. Nita looked through the windows and noticed there was a big handprint on the driver's window, like someone had pressed their hand against the glass.
We immediately got up and started looking for context clues. The first thing was going to her husband's spot. We went there, it was ghost town. We went to Pleasant Village where a car was it was ducked off between a lot of other cars. And the first thing I seen a big handprint on the driver window. And, you know, I'm a criminal justice major, so I started trying to use different context clues. And it's a creek in the apartments. So I was like, well, let's look in the creek. At that time, I was waiting on my mom and the rest of the family to come so we could all go, you know, look for her. And as we looking in the creek, I just started getting chills over my whole body.
They were still looking for clues and trying to piece together what happened when someone in the family saw a post from a community blog that said a woman had been found in critical condition about 3 minutes away from where they were. Dallas police had responded to a call about a lady found on the side of the road near Melinda Lane and Murdoch Road, who had tragically lost her life. When the family arrived shortly after, they recognized her clothing. Dishaye was gone. The police immediately started investigating. They went to Michael's home and found his car in the driveway. When officers looked inside, they found evidence and also saw one of Dishaye's shoes in his vehicle. The match to the one still on her foot when she was found. They searched Michael's home and found evidence linking him to the crime. Everything was pointing to Michael, but he wasn't there. Officers started looking for him. They tracked him to another location, a house where they thought he might be hiding, but Michael wasn't inside. After a while, the police got another tip that Michael was at a barbershop not far from the first house. He was arrested and taken into custody at the Dallas County Jail.
And officers began searching for Smith. They tracked him to this home. Video shows SWAT outside. But Smith wasn't there. A short time later, police tracked him here to a barbershop not far from that home, where cell phone video captures officers taking him into custody.
The investigation uncovered that Dishaye and Michael had arrived at the apartment complex separately that evening. Dishaye had pulled up in her car, while Michael pulled up in his car. Then, Dishaye got out of her car and got into Michael's vehicle. They sat there for some time before Michael drove away from the parking lot and away from any witnesses, with Dishaye still inside. He drove to a quiet stretch of road near Melinda Lane and Murdoch Road, not far from Lincoln Memorial Cemetery in southeast Dallas. There, in that car, Michael shot Dishaye, pushed her out of the car, and left her on the side of the road. One of her shoes came off and stayed in his vehicle. The other was still on her foot when he drove away. When Michael got back, he walked through the neighborhood like nothing had happened, and at some point that night, he crossed paths with Dishaye's family. Her brother Roper and her sister were out searching for her, going door to door, checking everywhere they could think of. When they ran into Michael, they asked him if he had seen Dishaye. He said he hadn't seen her and didn't know where she was. When police tested Michael, results showed he was under the influence on the day Dishaye lost her life. On December 31st, 2022, Michael had posted, "Soft voice mixed with humbleness can be mistaken as vulnerability, but don't allow the light voice to fool ya. I'm a lion in disguise. You may be mistaken as a meal." Michael was charged and his bond was set at $1 million. Dishaye's family was devastated. They couldn't understand how this had happened, how the man she loved, the man she gave everything to, could do something like this. Dishaye's sister Jasmine spoke about those final conversations. She said that when Dishaye told her she felt like something was off, she didn't take it seriously.
Monday night, my niece called me around 12 something, and I was asleep. I was hearing my phone, I was hearing Facebook Messenger, and it was like it was just in my dream, but as I kept hearing it, I eventually woke up, and it was my brother's girlfriend saying that my niece haven't heard from her since 4. She was stranded at my auntie's house, and I'm like, what, I don't know. I just was like, that's not her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never leave my niece, no matter what. She never leave my mama, no matter what. So my brother and his girlfriend came, and we just started searching from 12 all the way up until, we had found her that morning. Her car was ditched in Pleasant Village. The way the car was set up, the way it was hid, I just felt it in my bones, like she was gone, but I just didn't want to see it. It was too many red flags. We asked him, he just showing off a gun, telling my brother he don't know, and knowing that he had already killed my sister. It's just unbelievable.
So there were red flags?
It was a lot of red flags.
What did she say about the red flags? About getting out, trying to leave?
No, she was just, she always wanted that happy life. She was saying divorce, but he always come back and make her feel better. So it was just, she just loved him. That's it. Like, she always wanted it to work. She was going through stuff, but who don't, But we won't know, like, how deep it was or what all she was going through, because she was very secretive. She just gonna tell you what she wants you to know, because, a lot of people go back and talk and, stuff like that. So she wasn't giving her all or telling everything. Like, my niece probably know more than anybody, because they was best friends, they was just always them. So she would talk to my niece, and they'll be talking all times of the night about how he treating them, and but it never got back to us. We just got what she wanted to tell us.
Yeah. After they found her, what happened? What was the next progression?
After they found her, I lost my mind, so I really don't know what was next. I just wanted my mama, that's it.
When they found her, did you guys have an idea of who did it already?
I mean, she stay in 40, so she only feel comfortable being in that area with him. So pretty much we knew because he wasn't trying to help us find her. He wasn't like showing no remorse or anything. So like, what kind of mean if you telling him that his wife is missing and my niece had been calling him, like he never not answered the phone for her, so she could tell him like, come and get me, I'm stuck, or I'm at my auntie house, or whatever it is. Like, it was like, that wasn't him. Like, I done been around him. He never gave me them kind of signs that he would do that to my sister. Like, he never did.
So it kind of caught you off guard, caught you by surprise.
It really, really did.
What would you say to him?
Why? Why? You could have picked her up. You could have did anything else. So why did you take her from my niece? Like, I don't understand. I would respect him more if he tell me why. She did everything. My sister did everything for him. It was nothing he couldn't ask her for. She did everything. She did everything in her power to show him that she loved him no matter what. Like, I just don't understand. I just want to know why. Why would you take my sister from us? Like, why? She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve to be thrown out the car, whatever you did. Like, she didn't deserve none of that. You could have took her legs, her fingers, anything. Like, why would you take my sister's life? You say you love my niece, bro. You can't love her. You took the only thing that she had. The only thing. Yeah, she got us, but it's nothing like her mama. I just really want to ask him why.
And then I know Nina was telling me, domestic violence, this is the second time it struck your family.
Yes, my auntie went through a bad time with her husband. And my sister wanted to be like my auntie because that's her favorite auntie. Like, she loved my auntie to death. She just wanted to have the biggest house like my auntie did. She just wanted to be happy like my auntie was with her marriage until that accident happened to her. She really looked it up to my auntie, like that was her role model.
Yeah. What would you say to someone who might be watching this and be going through a similar situation with domestic violence?
Get away. Love is not that deep. Love is not that serious. Especially if you have kids, just get away, get out of the situation. I don't wish this on nobody. Nobody. Even the situation my auntie went through, I don't wish that on nobody, getting none of their body taken away from them, nothing. I just get away.
So how long did it take police to find her husband?
The thing about it is we called the laws that night and they just kept saying it was nothing they can do. They knocked on the door, they did the flashlight, they was just saying it was nothing they can do. Like, I don't know, they wasn't giving no help at all. They was like yelling at us, get in the car, like, it was just, they was being rude, and then the whole time, you know what I'm saying, it was really something wrong. So I really don't too much fun to care about the police.
What about his arrest? So there was a SWAT situation, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
It was just, they came out, and broke into the house or whatever, but he wasn't there. So someone seen him you know, coming from a gas station running across the street to a barber shop, and they made the call, and the police went up there to arrest him.
And that's where they ended up arresting him?
Yes, at the barber shop.
And then there's a video of him leaving a hospital. Do you know anything about that?
They said that he was so full of PCP that they had to take him to the hospital.
Now he's in jail. What do you hope happens next?
To him?
You need a life sentence.
I hope my sister and him to make him kill himself in there. Like, going to jail, that's easy. I want his family to feel how we feel. I don't wish him going to jail is, oh, that's exciting to me. No. Like, he don't deserve to live. Because you came in, it's like you probably had this plan, like, I don't know. I just feel like no drugs should take over nobody's mind. Your mind should be stronger than that. Like, your mind should be stronger than that. You not a man if you was jealous of a female. And then it wasn't like she didn't give you nothing, she gave you everything. So you was jealous for nothing, like you had it good. I don't care if they fry him, I don't care, he needs to die. That's how I feel.
Walk me through just kind of leading up to you finding out what happened.
Well, the day before yesterday, my mom called and she told me that her sister had called and said that she was missing. We immediately got up and started looking for context clues. The first thing was going to her husband's spot. We went there, it was ghost town. We went to Pleasant Village where a car was like ducked off between a lot of other cars. And the first thing I seen was, I seen a big handprint on the driver window. And, you know, I'm a criminal justice major, so I started trying to use like different contact clues. And it's a creek, like in the apartments. So I was like, well, let's look in the creek. At that time, I was waiting on my mom and the rest of the family to come so we could all go, you know, look for her. And as we looking in the creek, I just started getting chills over my whole body. 2 minutes later, Smash the Topic posted and said that it was a lady shot to death, which was like 3 minutes from where we was at. So immediately when we seen the post on Smash the Topic, we went directly to the location. And when we got there, he was just like, yeah, how they get here so fast? We was already looking. You know, we had been up since like 7 in the morning looking. And when we got there, we, you know, had to describe and, you know, give them some details to identify her. And when they came back, they didn't even want to say it was her. It was just the nod in the head, and it just went from there. Everybody just broke down. I really don't even have the words because my cousin, she had a load, you know what I mean? Like, boys taking care of my aunt, you know, she paralyzed. She got one daughter that's in high school, graduating next year, that she'll never be able to see. And she strives so hard to get where she was at, and it's just like, I don't even know. Like, she worked so hard to get where she was at, and just to see everything get took from her and her daughter not be able to, you know, carry on, it's hard.
Hello. Are you ready today? Anything to eat?
I'm good. But it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. Very hard pill to swallow. For just missing her energy, her vibe, like, you know, her taking care of her mama, like us having to go give her mom and her daughter the news after all day, 4-hour standoff, or looking for her, trying to find context clues, not knowing how to tell them, like, this it's hard. Like, it hurt the city, it hurt a lot of people. Like, she had a lot of love. And, you know, as a family, we're gonna stick beside you know, and make sure we carry her legacy in a good place. She didn't even get to open her new business that she had just invested in. So it's a lot.
What kind of business was it?
She a tax preparer, and she had a boutique named after her niece, Shea Money Purses and More. So her sign is up in on Malcolm X at her new shop. So yes, it's a lot of we got a lot of work to do.
So on Facebook, I saw all these videos. Even if you go on her Facebook, just like her showing how much she loved her husband.
She did.
And then to hear that, he's the one responsible for this.
She stayed down, like the whole time he was incarcerated. She stayed down. She took on all the responsibility by herself. Even when he came, like everything was mapped out. She had everything planned for them. She waited for that day to marry him. And during the time of the wedding, we wasn't seeing eye to eye, so I wasn't even a part of the wedding. But now, I look back and I'm thankful for that. Because I'm overprotective of my cousins, my mama, my sister, my brother. I'm overprotective, so that's my favorite cousin. Like, we did a lot of stuff together for the first time. I introduced her to a lot of stuff. I kept her motivated, so as of right now, I just got to be strong for her mom and her daughter.
Was there any signs that anything was going wrong in her marriage?
Yeah, of course. You see signs, but don't nobody just want to give up like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and she wanted her marriage to be perfect. Everybody want that perfect marriage, that one-time marriage, and she did her big one. Like, I can honestly say, like, she was the perfect wife for him. He just wasn't ready for what she was ready for. Sometimes that be the hard part. She thought she could change him because he was a street dude, so she thought she could change him. She was raised in the street a little bit too, but as a female, like, it's different than being a man and raised in the street. So I can't say she did no wrong in her marriage. Like, she really did right in her marriage. And I can't believe he did that. Knowing she took care of her mama full time. Her mama paralyzed, bedbound, like, her daughter's all she got. He put a burden on my family. Like, it's tough, even for my kid. I got 8-year-old, like, it's tough. She got nieces and nephews, and her youngest niece was just born on the day that she was murdered, 12 hours later. So it's a big hole in the family right now.
Were there any signs that, like, did this catch you guys off guard?
It caught us off guard because he was so quiet. He was so laid back. Like, he was sweet in front of us, but behind closed doors, I just feel like he was a monster. And it hurt me more because it's a domestic violence case. My mama lost her legs 5 years ago to a domestic violence case. So she'll never be able to walk again. And to see my cousin go through the same thing and she not make it out, it's hard. I had to be the one to come and give my mom some resuscitation to save her. She was dying. And I just hate that we was just a little bit too late. I don't know if I could have helped, if I could have saved her. So it was signs that led up to certain things. Little fights and arguments, and of course it's signs, but of course they're gonna try to hide that from their loved ones because they don't want you to feel the type of way about the person that they love. But yeah.
Do you wish she would have confided in you about it?
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about her.
She was outgoing. She was outspoken. Very energetic. She gonna tell you how she feel. You know what I'm saying? She not gonna keep no secrets from you. If she feel the type of way, she gonna tell you. Love family, like, top tier. Family oriented, like, it's all about her family. It's all about her husband. it's this type of person she was. That's why she had so much love. Because when Dishaye came, like, you felt her energy in the room. She made an impact everywhere she went. Everybody knew her. And, you know, like I said, both our moms in a wheelchair, so it's like I bond Blue Cross and closer because she seen that, you know, she had to step up. I used to tell her all the time, you got to step up. You the oldest. You know, you got to take care of your mama, so. She held a lot of stuff down, and she definitely left a lot of work for us to do and for us to, you know, clean up. And I just hate it came to this situation for her to have to be away from him. I had conversations with her, another incident that happened in their relationship, and she told me, cousin, I'm gonna try to do whatever I can do to save my marriage. I love you enough to understand that, and I want you to be happy. You know, I can't make you happy, I make you happy, but if he hurt you, I'm gonna hurt him. That was always what I tell her. And again, like I don't know if it was anything that I could have did to help her in that situation. And like I said, we were so close when they found the body. Where they found the body at, we were so close. It's like, damn, like if I'd have got there a couple minutes early, even if she was suffering, I wish you know. But you know, you can't make a person leave somebody that they love. No matter what you say, no matter what you do. When a person loves somebody they love them, you gotta let them, you know, leave when they ready. And I just hate that it's too late.
Yeah. It seems like she's gonna leave a big void in
Yeah.
your life,
Yeah.
your family's life.
I really don't even, I can't even write RIP on nothing. I just keep telling her she hurt me. She hurt me, but my goal right now is to, you know, take care of my aunt as much as I can and help put her daughter through school, because I know that's what she really wanted more than anything. That's her pride and joy, her daughter. That's her best friend. And I know she hurting right now. She trying to stay strong. And that's the reason really why I came here, because I haven't even been open. I came here because I just needed that break. We went and seen her yesterday. She still looked at herself, but it's just different without her being here. Like she's so loud and her energy just so big. It's just like, how can you not? You know what I'm saying? You can't, when she come, you know she here. She gonna come to your door, she gonna knock like the police. Like, you gonna know it's her. It knocks on the doors, them calls. It's over with. We definitely need strength. We need prayers. It's a big one.
And for all this to happen at the hands of someone she was, you know, in love with.
Yeah. And then when you walk through her house, man, from the front door to the back room, to the bathroom, to the closet, it's nothing but pictures, and she happy. So it's like, how can you tell somebody not to be with somewhere where they happy? She was happy, like my cousin was happy. Like, I never seen her this happy, never. And we like this.
Does it make you just think about what could have went wrong?
Yeah, I want to know, but don't nobody know but them. I just heard so much from my aunt and her daughter. Like, my aunt not 100%, and she can't just, you know, like. But we're gonna make sure they straight. And she used to always tell my mama, like, I'm gonna fight for my marriage like you fought for yours. I'm gonna fight for mine like you fought for yours. That's what she wanted. My mama fought for hers and she'll never walk again. My cousin fought for hers and she gone. So it's like, I hate domestic violence. I really do. And we just went to an event like 2 weeks ago. And my mom spoke. She finally told her story. And it touched a lot of people. And I always tell her, like, you gotta open up and talk. Cause a lot of people don't want to talk about it. A lot of people hide stuff. Cause my mom, she hid stuff from us for a long time. But the older you get, you start to notice certain things. And it's an eye opener. And I'm sure her daughter got a lot of stuff balled up, a lot of stuff she know, cause that's her mom, and I'm sure they talk, you know. She old enough to understand. But right now she's taking it so good right now. It's scary. She a loner, she the only child. And like I said, her mama's all she really she had. So her brother, he's taking it tough. Baby was due on the same day, and they was best friends. So it's tearing us down. Like, it's tough.
2 days after the incident, her brother Roper posted a tribute on social media alongside a video from Dishaye's wedding. He wrote, "As I watch this video a million times, I just cannot stomach this pain. This was the one right here, nothing else left in the tank. My big sister, my baby, the one who acted as if she was my mama, my wife, my best friend, my partner. Never in a million years I'd think I'll lose you. He didn't want to see you win, sister. He brought you all the way down to your lowest. You did everything right as a wife. You were that perfect one, but just not for him. Those long conversations we had days at a time about this dude, I know, but you'd do anything for your husband. You did not deserve this. This man looked me in my eyes and lied to my face, knowing my sister was already gone. I knew something wasn't right. That day just keeps replaying in my head over and over. You pass, and your niece is born not even 12 hours later. My baby's birthday is the same as my sister's passing. I'll never be able to enjoy this. God may be telling me something I just don't know. Send one up for me, mainly strength. It's only right I give my daughter part of your name." Dishaye's brother was welcoming his daughter into the world on the same day he lost his sister. A life beginning and a life ending, all in the same moment. The family held a balloon release for Dishaye on October 31st, 2023, at X-Line Park in Dallas.
Oh, we got stuck to the car. Oh, they going everywhere. Oh, and it's raining, y'all. Oh my God, they got caught in the tree.
On November 4th, 2023, the family held Dishaye's homegoing service at Cornerstone Church on MLK Boulevard in Dallas. 1 year later, on October 25th, 2024, the family held another balloon release at the site where she was laid to rest. The man who walked out of prison in May 2021, with Dishaye right by his side welcoming him and giving him everything, went back to prison. Michael was convicted and sentenced to 55 years in prison. Dishaye's brother Roper gave an interview where he talked about going to Michael's father's house that night, finally getting inside, and Michael coming out telling him he didn't know where Dishaye was. Roper said Michael looked him in his eyes and lied, knowing exactly what he had done.
Real life street stars. Let's go. Yeah. Man, we here, man, with Roper. And we're here to talk about some real this time, you know what I'm saying? think it was like, I was searching through Facebook, bro, and I seen a live, and I never saw you just openly talk about what happened to your sister, you know, and I tuned in and I just thought the world needed to hear what was going on, bro. So I just kind of want you to take us from the beginning of how all this, you know, transpired. And I just want you to speak on your sister and just take us to the beginning.
Right.
Where it all started.
Off rip, first of all, my sister, one of the ones that jumped head first for anybody that she's in tune with. I'm talking about family, friends, relationship, whatever the case may be. Loyal as fuck. This whole situation was out of the ordinary, pretty much.
Right.
And the picture that was painted of my sister, or what they tried to paint of my sister, was definitely false.
Right.
Pretty much she was accused of being aggressive. So they were trying to put it for being aggressive, but she obviously wasn't. And obviously this had to happen to her.
So when I watch documentaries, right, they paint her as the breadwinner and, you know, kind of just taking care of him. Right. Would you say that's true?
Yeah. Definitely once he got out of prison, this last time, once he got out of prison, my sister definitely was the breadwinner.
Okay, so before he went to prison, he wasn't the bread. I mean, he wasn't the breadwinner, right? Oh, he was the breadwinner.
He was the breadwinner. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
And once he got out, I mean, my sister held him down pretty much the whole time he was in there.
Right.
Even when he got out, same.
Did you get along with him?
I did. Yeah, we had a pretty cool relationship. It wasn't no bad blood.
Right.
It just went left out the blue.
Right. Okay. I guess you could take us, start us at the time when you first found out there was something wrong. Something was going on.
When I first found out, my sister would always FaceTime me. We talk on the phone.
Okay.
If not every day, every other day. I'm talking about for hours and hours and hours. And she always let me in on her business with who she's dealing with or whatever the case may be, which was him.
Right.
And she was telling me the weird thing he was doing, the weird thing he was saying, and things like that. But she didn't want nothing to happen to him.
Right. Did you ever want to do something to him?
Most definitely.
Right.
Most definitely. I had a situation I can't speak on too much where I could have called him and I seen my sister's reaction to where like it was, she didn't want nothing to happen to him. So I would have just been throwing my life away.
Right.
For nothing. And she was gonna be right back with him. Right. And once she seen my reaction to what she told me, she didn't do that no more.
Oh, yeah, she stopped telling me.
I ain't finna tell my brother to come over. I ain't finna tell my brother to pull up. I ain't finna do none of that.
Okay. She said back to the FaceTime. Y'all, you said you didn't talk to her this day, or y'all used to FaceTime all the time?
We used to FaceTime all the time.
Okay.
And we speaking on the day that everything, okay, so that day I hadn't talked to her. So my niece ended up calling me like 12 midnight, literally like 12 midnight. My niece called me and said, Uncle, have you talked to my mama? Have you seen my mama? Or she haven't came pick me up from my auntie's house.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, I ain't talked to her. But that's a red flag though, because why she ain't came pick you up? She always come pick you up. She's never late. You ain't talked to her, like it's just not adding up. So I jumped straight up. Mookie pregnant at the time. Hey, let's get up, we gotta go over here. And I didn't even know where his spot was at. So I had to call my niece back, like, hey, where's the door at? Where's the spot at? What I'm looking for? Because I know who to go to If don't nobody know where she at, her husband, he know where she at.
Right.
And my niece told me look for this specific car, and that's what I seen. So I know for a fact this is the house, this is the spot. Knock on the door. Lights flickering out, nobody want to answer the door. It's another red flag. Why y'all answering the door for me? Out of all people? Come on, man, everybody know who I am. Everybody here know who I am. Why y'all not answering the door? I see lights getting cut off and everything. So I'm just like, man.
So whose house is this at? Where we
This
at?
is the spot.
Okay.
In Pleasant Grove.
Is someone in there?
Definitely.
But they just don't answer.
They ain't answering the door.
So did you start beating on the door?
I'm beating on the door. Okay. Nobody answers. They cutting off lights, so I know somebody in here. But it's like, okay. It's a red flag, but I don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we circling around the neighborhood. Still nothing. So I'm just, you know what? I gotta go back over here because I gotta get in. I have to talk to her husband. You know where she at.
Right.
If it's the middle of the night and you know where she at. So I go back. It's another a smoker at the door. He got some food or something. So he in and walking. They ain't open the door for him. But he walking back to like wherever the fuck he going. He say, it's something weird going on. They ain't opening the door. It's some weird going on. I'm like, damn, how would he say that?
Right.
So I go back to the door again, beating on the door. Finally, somebody answered the door. But at first they say, who is it? I'm like, Roper. Like, Roper who? Like, Roper who? You know who Roper is.
Right.
Like, where he at? Open the door. So a smoker opened up the door. So I'm like, hey, where he at? Said his name, where he at? They were like, oh, he in the back. I like, they were like, he in the back with Dishaye, which is my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, he in the back with Dishaye. So I called his name out. It's like, it's dark as hell. It's dark as fuck. All you can see is like the blue light from the TV. Like if the TV just go dark, but you still like lit up blue type shit.
Right.
So I see him get up off a little couch that's laying like in the little kitchen area. He get up with a gun strapped to his, around him. So I'm like, hey, you know, I ain't talked to my sister. You ain't talked to her? Like, where she at? He just dropped his head instantly. He like, man, I don't know, Roper, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I said, bro, I ain't talked to my sister. You ain't talked to her. Like, where she at? Like, can't nobody find she when they gonna pick up my daughter? And my mama is at home by herself at her house. I don't know, bro, but like, I think y'all should go find her. That's what he said. So he started pacing back and forth with the gun like strapped to him. But he just got the gun pointed at her, like he's just pacing back and forth from the living room towards the door where I'm at.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Whole time I'm thinking like, maybe they had a fight and my sister don't want me to see her face or something like that.
Right. Do you feel intimidated that he has his gun walking back and forth? Does that give you...
It was weird. It gave me a weird vibe.
Right.
But it didn't give me that.
Right.
Because I didn't feel like you was that type of person to be intimidated by.
Right.
So I just like, okay. You know, like, y'all be careful, all right? And left from there, still circling around the neighborhood, whatever the case may be, we end up getting a call that, hey, her car is over here. Right. So we go straight down there to her car, seeing how it was parked, looking through the windows and everything. I see her house keys laying in the passenger seat. And I'm like, man, something ain't right. My sister gonna leave her house keys in her seat like that.
Right. Where was her car parked at?
In some apartments, his people house,
okay.
Which I didn't find this out till later.
Right. So
I didn't know that his people
stayed a random spot. Yeah, just a random spot, yeah.
So I'm like, man, it's just like something not right. I called her like, okay, well maybe she probably went to the club or something. But she not answering the phone. She ain't hit nobody back. She ain't been to go pick up her daughter. My mama is at home by herself. If you ain't went to go pick up your daughter, I know for a fact my mom been at home all day by herself at her house. So it's just a red flag. It's too many red flags. So hours go by. Knocked on his daddy's apartment. He stayed upstairs. Knocked on his door. He didn't come to the door. I don't know if he was there or not, but you didn't come to the door. So my whole thing is, man, I got to get to my mama because she can't care for herself.
Right.
I don't know when last time she ate, when last time she seen my sister. I don't know nothing. So I ended up busting the windows. In her car, I busted the window, got the house key. Straight go pick up my niece. Like I said, my niece is my sister's daughter. She's at my aunt's house. Mm-hmm. She been there all day since she got out of school, like 4 something. So now it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Go pick her up, shoot straight to my sister's house. Get in there, get inside, man. I'm talking about, as soon as you walk in, it's just like chills. Like it's just quiet in here. Like ain't nobody been here all day. I'm talking about, my sister smoke big weed. We don't smell no weed. Right. Ain't nothing on the stove, ain't nothing cooked. It's just weird. I go straight to my mama room. Mama, what's up? When the last time you ate? She, Dishaye fed me this morning. But mine just a whole nother morning. We're going to a whole nother morning now. Mm-hmm. It's past 12, it's 2, 3 in the morning now. Right. You said you ain't ate since yesterday morning? It's another red flag. Right. So we just like, man, just something ain't right. Something's not right. My niece go lay in her mama's bed. Mookie in the living room, she's crying. She's just like, babe, something ain't right. Because it's not like my sister. She's not gonna leave my mama at home. She's not gonna leave her daughter at my aunt's house. Right. So we probably chilled there for maybe like an hour. So now it's probably like 4 in the morning. We go back to where his spot at. End up calling the police and all this and all that. Police get there. I know the law. I know police really can't do shit by y'all saying somebody's missing or y'all ain't seen this person. They can't just go inside this house. Right. Especially nobody answering the door. Like they can't just go in here. So police knocked. That was pretty much a waste. But we knowing like, man, something not right. This man know where my sister at.
Are you calling him or are you saying, hey, you know where my sister at? Like, are you saying it? Mm-mm. Yeah, you just not trying to. Yeah. Mm-mm. And at this time, like I got warrants, like I'm on the run. Right. So I can't speak to no law enforcement, none of that. Right. I don't want to give my name, anything like that. So, but we know that this man know where my sister at, man. It's something not right. He the only one that could possibly know where she at. Right. It's been too long. She can't be at the club now. It's like 4 in the morning. Right. She ain't at the club. She ain't fell asleep nowhere. So I'm thinking that they done had a fight. He probably done messed her face up. She didn't want me to see it. That's what I'm thinking. Right. And the police couldn't do nothing, couldn't get in. He didn't open the door. They didn't open the door, whatever the case may be. But I opened the door for me, but they couldn't open the door. So Moogie's pregnant. She's 9 months. She got to be at the hospital at 10 o'clock in the morning. Right. You got to go deliver our baby. So I'm like, okay, baby, we've been out here for a long time. So we go home, fall asleep for an hour or 2, or go home and get the kids dressed. By this time, we got 30, 40, 50 missed calls from family. Hey, my sister called me. She just boo-hoo crying. They found her, brother. They found her. She dead. She dead. We over here at sister at the cemetery. So this time it's like 7 in the morning. Right. We just got in probably like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. But this time like 7. So it's like we shoot straight to the cemetery. We get to the cemetery. I walk up, man, and I see my sister just laying. I just see a blue sheet over her, family crying. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to talk no more. Yeah. I seen what I seen. I instantly just jump in the car. I leave Mookie at the cemetery. I go straight back to the spot. So now I'm like just on crash out mode now. By the time I get there, the police are already there. They trying to get in. They trying to get a search warrant. Getting SWAT together, whatever the case. Whatever. So I'm like, okay, now I can't do shit. I can't do nothing. Yeah. Anyway, I go back, pick up Mookie. Like I said, she got to be at the hospital at 10 o'clock. She don't even want to leave. She crying. I'm like, babe, like they said, you have to deliver her at 10 o'clock. You have to be there. Go back and get her, take her to the hospital, man. That took everything. It took everything out of both of us at that time. Facts.
I just seen my sister at her laying at the cemetery. And now I gotta go, I'm trying to see my baby being born. So that was tough. I applaud Morgan for that because I don't know how she stood through that, and her blood pressure was high and everything. And at that time, I was just in a blur. Like, let's just get this over with, okay. I seen my baby being born. I held it for a little bit. Hey, by the time Morgan come up off the medicine, hey, I gotta go. I gotta go find these niggas.
Did you feel like it was him?
I already knew what it was.
You knew what it was?
Yeah. Cemetery like that, they saying she was shot, I already knew who did it.
No questions, no, I know.
I know who did it.
Right.
And what hurted me the most is because I came to you as a man, and as many times as my sister FaceTime me, like I said, my sister always FaceTime me. Even when they arguing, he always say, go get your brother for me, go get your brother, go get your brother. But this particular time, when I pulled up on you at like 12:30, 12:45, like midnight, you had took her body to the cemetery like 11 something p.m. Like right before I got back to your spot. When I got to your spot, I'm right here. This is her brother who you always say go get. You strapped, I'm strapped. Let's get it on. If you really standing on that, you see what I'm saying? So why you ain't do what you wanted to do to me then? Since you always claim go get your brother or throwing this up in her face when y'all getting into it. I done heard it too many times. So that's what really hurted me the most, not knowing that this truck that's parked in the yard, right here, this truck, my sister's slippers in there, her blood is on the front seat. Like, me not knowing, I'm not thinking that far, like, he ain't think he killed my sister. I just feel like you know where she is. I feel like y'all done had a fight and you probably done messed her face up or something. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm not thinking you done killed her, took her to the cemetery and some shit like that.
Yeah, it's the last thing you was thinking.
That's the last thing.
So,
all in all, man, I ain't gonna lie. Once he got whatever he had going on, cause he's a real life hustler. I salute him for that. He a real life get money motherfucker. That's how I met him.
Right.
But once some over there in the hood where he from and shit, they done robbed him, jacked him or something, he just flipped out. Everything went downhill after that. Everything went downhill.
So he stopped getting money. What are you talking about?
He just flashed out like he didn't know who to trust.
Oh, okay.
Like, damn, my own hood people robbing me or taking from me type of shit.
Did he start like...
He started flashing. He was beating up crackheads and shit.
Right.
He left a cane corso in the car, let the dog done died in the car.
Right. I think, I want to say the documentary said that he started smoking PCP. And
yeah, his dad smoked it, his mama smoked it.
Everybody smoked it.
He started smoking it.
Right.
But where on the street is, he been smoking it back then before he even went to the pen.
Okay.
So I guess he stopped, and then that shit happened, he got back on it.
Right.
And me knowing my sister, everything we talked about, nigga, you fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag. My sister gave you everything. So she on some shit like, I'm making all this money, but when the funds start getting low, cause she like to splurge a lot. She like her daughter to have all this designer, she like to have designer, and she want her husband to designer. So she spent a lot of money, but she made a lot of money. But, you know, we all fall short sometimes, so the funds start getting low. So now she investing in her husband. You the hustler. You the man of that. Hey, you the hustler. Here, I'm gonna give you this, flip this, and get us back on our feet.
Right.
But like I said, they start, whoever over there in his hood start taking from him, stealing from him, robbing, whatever the case, whatever they was doing. And he basically just flipped out.
Right.
And he didn't know how to tell my sister that I done f***ed off the money, or I done lost the money. I don't have nothing to show for. I can't come home because I don't have no money.
Do you think that she would have accepted him?
I think she would have if he would have just told her the real, because she got a big support system. Her support system big as fuck. Tell me you fumbling the bag. That's the reason why you're not coming home. She'd have been like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, nigga, that ain't shit. Like, nigga, we can get back on our feet. But don't make that an excuse to where you're not coming home.
Do you feel that that he did love her?
Right. Yeah, he loved her. He definitely loved her, for sure.
There's no question in your mind about that, right?
I think he liked it and loved the fact that she didn't take no shit from nobody. That's what he clinged on to the most, and what she brings to the table. All them little females that he felt like he was fucking with before he got locked up, man, they ain't do nothing for you. When you was locked up, they ain't do shit. I say he had that shit down.
Did you ever feel like maybe you should advise her to get away from him, or, you know, like maybe y'all relationship is too toxic, y'all need to do something different?
Nah, because I'm following her lead, I'm following her heart. I see how she's rocking, I know her heart. I know she's a lawyer. She go hard for anybody that she's with. I'm talking about, like I said, friendship, relationship, family. She's like that. So I don't want to go against what she has going on. If you love this man this much, I gotta rock with you.
What does it feel like to lose a sister?
I ain't gonna lie. This shit actually took me down to my lowest. But I don't have that regular brother-sister bond like regular people have. Like, she was like my mama. She was like my girlfriend, my wife. She was like that. Anytime I needed her, she was there. That's the bond we had. It wasn't just like your regular brother-sister bond. Like, this shit was deeper than that. I'm talking about, I know everything about her. I know when she got pregnant. I know who she was sleeping with raw. I know all of these things. I know all of this. So when that shit happened, that shit took me down to my lowest.
Do you feel like she still speaks to you?
Do I feel like she still speaks to me? Definitely. Most definitely. Not a day go by. And then, like, after they found her, my daughter was born 6 hours later. And she looked like her. They weighed the same. And same attitude, same zodiac sign. Like, all that shit was just crazy.
Wow. Do you feel like if you would have got to him before the police did, that you would have done something to him?
Yeah. Well, then I feel like I would have crashed out.
Even with knowing that your daughter was about to come to the world?
I would have crashed out.
Is it hard to celebrate your child on, like, when she's on her birthdays or like things like that? Is it hard to celebrate?
It is. But she brings a lot of joy too, though, at the same time, to where it's like, okay, relax.
All right, so you ended up going to the trial.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
Man, the trial was exactly how I expected it. Just seeing all the evidence, seeing everything, that's what I really wanted. Who was involved, who did what, how it transpired. That was just the proof in the pudding right there. It's what I need. I waited 2 years for this.
Did he act alone?
Yeah. But people were still involved after the fact. And that's what I really want to know.
Right, like the moving, like of it, like when you say involved, can you break it down a little more?
She pretty much his whole family.
They
the
knew
mama,
what?
the daddy, the brother. Pretty much involved themselves. So like, y'all pretty much knew this and involved yourselves, and nobody rendered aid, nobody called paramedics, nobody called 911. Y'all involved yourselves.
Were they brought up on any charges or anything like that?
The mother was. The brother is supposed to be having a charge coming up. But I don't know. I don't really too much care because now I know what I know.
So all these people that you've been knowing your sister, been dealing with, you done met them all, and nobody felt like, not one part of his family felt like they could be real with you and say this done happened to your sister.
Nah, no, nobody reached out.
Oh,
but she complained about them all the time.
Right.
But they hate me. They don't like me. They cuss me out. He let them cuss me out. It's your husband. You letting your brother and them cuss my sister out. Your dad and them. Like, how you letting people cuss your wife out? Like, it don't make sense.
If you had a chance to speak to him, what would you say to him?
Speak to him?
Or did you get a chance to speak to him?
I didn't want to speak to him.
Okay.
I had a chance to, but I didn't want to. I feel like you know what you did, and now you paying for it. But also, you don't know you putting a lot of people in jeopardy by what you did. And to show no remorse, it's like...
So, he didn't show any remorse?
He dropped a couple tears, but you didn't show no remorse. You didn't apologize to the family. You didn't apologize to my niece, who you looked at as your own daughter, who you say you claim to love. You didn't even apologize to her. You trying to get out of jail and beat this case.
What was his defense?
Self-defense. You trying to say self-defense, like she pistol whipped him. She pistol whipped you. How she pistol whipped you? You ain't got no scars on your head. You ain't bruised up. Somebody hits you with a pistol, man. Come on, man. You gonna have a knot, scar, split. You gonna have something.
What do you think transpired in that car?
My sister's just not taking no. You can't just tell her anything. And I feel like that's what transpired. You don't like the way she's talking to you. You don't like the way she's trying to handle you. But nigga, that's your wife. You got her bullshitting around. You ain't came home. It's your wife. How is she in the wrong? It's your wife. She looking for you. Why you ain't came home? You not even man enough to tell her that you fumbled the bag. I ain't got no money. I can't come home. I ain't making nothing. All the money you gave me, I done lost it. I'm smoking PCP. I don't have shit. I can't take care of all these different rents that we have. My sister had 2 shops. You got the spot house and y'all regular home. You can't take care of that shit. Like I said, the funds get low, but you the man of the house. She's investing in you. You the hustler. Go flip this money. I know you can do it because I seen you do it before. But you can't tell her that though. You're not man enough to tell her that. That's all you have to say.
Did he take the stand at the trial, or did?
Yeah, he took the stand.
And how did that go? What was that like?
It went bad for him.
Horrible.
It just made it worse. Yeah. His own lawyer railroaded him.
Damn, what the lawyer do? What'd he say?
Shit, like, it's your wife. You shot her in the car and left her in the car. You didn't call the police, you didn't call the ambulance.
He asked them questions?
Yeah. You left out the apartments with her body in the car. You didn't stop. It's a fire station right across the street.
He's asking them questions?
This is what he asking them.
What?
This is what he asked them. After he was fighting for his self-defense. But once they seen the video, it was over with.
There was a video.
It's over with. All of this is on video. Everything I'm saying is on video.
What was it like to watch that?
It was tough. It definitely was tough. Like I said, I don't think nobody would even want to see no shit like that. That shit ain't for the weak at all.
Yeah.
The funeral proceedings, how did you handle that?
The funeral?
Mm.
Shit. Alcohol and drugs. That's what I was on. Like I said, I was just in the blue that whole time. At least probably like a year straight. Like, I really couldn't cope with this shit. I was just going.
Would you say you were involved when it came to like helping raise your baby at that time, your newborn?
Did I come involved? In what?
Was you involved? Like, were you able to be involved? Were you able to be present? When you would like when it was time to like the duties of father or whatever?
Yeah. Her and there, most definitely. But Big Move was understanding that, okay.
Yeah.
So she did most everything.
How important was it at that time for her to be like, you know, because they say a lot of women don't understand or don't get what you go through. How important was y'all relationship at that point? Like, how did y'all handle each other?
Me and Mookie?
Yeah.
Oh man, she was very understanding. I'm talking about, she didn't give me no problems at all. Because she had her own relationship with my sister. Like,
right.
Shit, they was talking on the phone for hours without me.
Right.
Like, they was close as fuck. Certain shit that she know, I didn't even know. So she was going through it too. So we was just like, you know, pretty much helping each other out too, and we just came together.
I just, you know, I wanted to say that because a lot of people paint y'all relationship to be very toxic and unhealthy, but like at this time, you know, y'all were really there for each other. And I just want the world to know, like, even at your lowest point.
Most definitely.
How were you able to? I know you say for about a year it was just drugs, alcohol. Were you able to? How were you able to heal, or are you still healing?
I'm still healing. I still have my moments to this day, and I never stop ripping my sister's name ever, as long as I'm breathing.
How did your mom take it?
My mom, she definitely took it hard, but since she had the stroke, so it's like she forget a lot of stuff, or, you know, she just be back and forth. But I always bring my sister up, so it's like I'm stuck with that now.
Right.
Sometimes like my mom don't want to hear that, you know, because now I'm gonna get in my feelings. Now it's like everybody, all eyes on me. Like, what he finna do? What's next? And then for my mama to just, I see my mama hurting, like, it's definitely not for the weak.
And her daughter, how has she been coping?
She got a strong support system.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin and my aunt them. They made sure she graduated. She's in college now.
Amen.
She have a breakdown. She have her moments too, but I mean, I can't put myself in her shoes because my mama's still here. She lost her mama.
Do you feel he got what he deserved, her husband?
Me knowing the system, I mean, you've been to the pen 3 times already, and they gave you 55. I don't feel like you coming home. But
well, we will hope not.
I also would have liked for them to give you life.
Right.
But 55, I can accept that.
Right. When, you know, the streets always say, oh, I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. But what do you think about that?
I mean, honestly speaking, it's either you finna take this time or you get out and who knows what happened. You know, because Dishaye got a lot of people that's coming behind her.
Right.
You know, it's what come with it. It's life.
Right.
Are you tired of talking about it?
I love talking about my sister because, like, I know the real. I know shit that motherfuckers don't know. My family members, her friends, I know shit that motherfuckers don't know. I actually knew the real.
Okay, give us some brother and sister. Tell us one like crazy moment y'all done had and one crazy argument y'all done had.
What crazy moment we had?
Yeah.
And then what was the second part?
A crazy argument y'all done had.
Crazy argument. I think all our crazy moments was fucking fights.
Right.
Me and her used to be at each other's neck because I ain't taking no shit, she ain't taking no shit. And me and her used to fight a lot growing up, man. We fight like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Crazy arguments, shit. me staying with her, and she putting my shit out her house. She, and I had Moogie had to come get my clothes and shit. I had to run because I was on the run.
Right.
I'm gonna call the police on you, nigga. I'm gonna call the police. So I had to leave, and Moogie had to go get my clothes and shit. But then a couple weeks later, now you miss your brother.
Right.
Brother, I miss you. You know what I'm saying? You can come back, you can come home, you can do this, you can do that. Like, and my dumb ass going right back.
Right.
And so like that's the type of bond we had. It wasn't, we didn't hold grudges against each other. We might be stubborn for a week or two, but it's like this.
It's just crazy with siblings. I remember me and my brother, we fought over a ham sandwich one time.
Right.
That bitch didn't have no lettuce or no cheese on it. It was a piece of bread and meat. Do you feel like you could have saved her?
Yes, I do. I feel like if she knew anything of that nature, he's liable to kill me, she'll call me.
Right.
Especially if it's something like that. Now, if it's just we probably finna fight, she ain't gonna call me. Unless it just get to that point to where like he pull a gun on or some shit like that. Yeah, like, but he put a gun on me, this and that. But my sister can throw hands. She fight.
Right.
She fight niggas, but she fight whoever. She don't give a fuck. So it's like, nigga, like what?
When you get on like social media, like Facebook, because I remember when it happened, like so many people had their positive and negative takes. How did you feel about that?
I'm pretty much used to social media, so I don't really too much pay attention. But I see a lot of shit, I heard a lot of shit, but I can brush it off. Like, y'all don't know her. Y'all don't even know me. Yeah, I just see what I post on social media, so I don't give a shit.
How do you feel about like when you get on YouTube and some murder mystery document, like some just YouTuber from wherever that made her into a whole story trying to make money?
I seen a few of them, and some of them made me smile. I ain't gonna lie, some of them did make me smile because that's exactly who she was. Life of the party and splurging, taking care of her husband, and that's who she was.
Where do you think they're getting the information from? Like when they make these documentaries?
A bunch of sites, social media, all over social media. They be going hard, don't they? Man, they go hard. They go hard.
I see how they be putting niggas in jail and shit. They be doing it, bro. They be documenting that shit, man.
Some of the shit was just false. I was like, man, it's crazy.
If you could tell the world one thing about your sister, what would you want them to know?
That she'll be head first for any one of y'all if y'all was actually in her circle. I'm talking about, you ain't gotta say nothing, you ain't gotta do nothing. Any problem you have, she gonna take it on. That's just who she was. And big heart.
Did you ever question like why? Like I know you question why, but like did you ever like get any closure with that?
No, I didn't. I didn't like no type of closure at all. Like I said, I seen the video, but it's still like, why? Why did it get to that?
So, damn. So it's like they played. Was it a jury trial?
Yeah. Jury.
So they played it for the whole jury and everything.
And they played it a lot of times, numerous amount of times.
Why? Why did they keep playing it?
To get down to the specifics and just breaking everything down. Well, you said this. You said she did this at this time, and well, this what happened, and this. They studied playing. They studied replaying it.
So they have the actual shooting, or do they have the actual?
They have the actual shooting.
The shooting and then taking her to the graveyard too.
Yep. They had everything's on video. The pictures from the grave site. Everything. She was horrific, man. And seeing those pictures, like my sister she had a smirk on her face from the pictures.
How were you even able to stay in that courtroom, bro?
I think it was more so of a relief for me because that's what I seen what I needed to see.
Right.
If you could, would you take her spot?
Yes.
And do you think she would want you to?
I don't think she would want me to. But I felt like I owe her that. Yeah. She did so much for me and been there for me, and I'm talking about so many different occasions.
The family has also been actively involved in speaking about her case and encouraging people not to ignore the warning signs before it's too late. I hope these stories help you recognize warning signs and encourage you to seek help or offer support before it's too late. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
The month of October is dedicated to breast cancer awareness and domestic violence awareness. And today we just want to celebrate the people that we love that have lost their lives to one or the two.
In honor of paying respect to those who lost their lives to domestic violence and breast cancer, we're out here to pay homage to those who built a legacy behind us and who started us and supported us in the business.
We want to thank everybody that came out and showed support to our loved ones that are now gone. Long live Dishaye! Long live Dishaye! Long live Tanisha! Long live Tanisha! And long live those who have lost their life to one or the two.
We're here today to pay respect to the loved ones that we lost due to domestic violence and breast cancer. And I want to share my story specifically with my sister-in-law who's no longer here, named Dishaye Stevenson. She introduced me to the tax company. Not only is she a sister, she's my sister-in-law. I hate that she's not going to be here to be able to attend my wedding because I am engaged, but long live you, Dishaye, and thank you for guiding me in the right way, and I will support your footsteps, and I will follow in them. Rest in peace to Dishaye.
I just want to say, gone but never forgotten. I will always remember, love, and cherish you guys. May you guys rest in peace, the ones that did lose their lives to breast cancer or domestic violence.
Long live Dishaye, long live Say Money. One of the biggest, one of the baddest, come out the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Y'all know who she is, man. I pay homage to everyone who's lost someone to domestic violence, breast cancer, and everything.
We give our respect to domestic violence and breast cancer awareness. And we want to say we love you and we love any family members who have lost someone.
Know it sounds strange, but I'ma die for my dead homies. Nobody really know how he feels. I always thought that you would be here.